Bum, 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 bum. Starting up very soon, everybody. See you in just a second. Yeehaw. Bum 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 dun 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 dun. What's up, everybody? Hello, yeehaw to you and yours. How you doing? How are you? Welcome on in as we continue our journey towards the master rank in Pokemon TCG Pocket. Today we're gonna play some fun decks. I don't think we're gonna climb a ton today, but we're gonna mess around with a few different cool decks that I was messing with before the stream. Used messing a lot of times in there. What if you played a Floatzel Palkia deck? I actually had a Floatzel Palkia deck the other day that we were playing with Eevee a little bit. Welcome on in, everybody. I might play a little Floatzel. I have Floatzel in a deck today. I've got a Beedrill deck, not the Bees, which is just Beedrill. It's just Beedrill and Team Rocket grunts, and I don't think it's a winner, but I do want to play it. I think I wanted to start out with a little cheese today. So we're gonna play a little not the Bees to start our stream, and then we'll move on from there. I don't think it's gonna be a super long one, but we should have some fun while we're grinding up a little bit here, everybody. Let's start. Let's just start. Don't get scared by that Crown Rare Pokeball. You called the Wigglytuff in a very scary way, Dot. In a very scary way, for sure. Let's grind a little, shall we? And welcome everybody on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Thank you for being here, guys. No, not the Bees. Not the Bees. So with this deck, we obviously guarantee a Weedle start. And ideally, we are able to get all of our cards and have a ton of great supporter cards because we don't need Pokeballs in this deck, right? We get we are for sure going to hit 2 Weedles as long as we don't get first turn KO'd, which can happen. It can happen. TikTok is so lonely right now. We just started, baby. They're coming. I kind of don't want a Professor's Research. Only because I want to not pull my other Weedle. That's the only thing I'm thinking right here. Would love the homage to Eddie Izzard. Gosh, I love Eddie Izzard. If the deck was instead titled Covered in Bees. That's a good idea. Eddie Izzard is so dang funny, dude. I got to masters using Meowsone. Meowsone is very good. Very, very good. Yeah. Hopefully Professor's next turn will give us our Kakuna. That would be super chill. Super, super chill. We're going to see the full deck. I could show it to you after this game. Obviously, Weavile is scary for us here. I would love to hit them with Team Rocket Grunt, but it's a little more aggressive than we're going to be able to be. Oh my gosh, we might have to Iono our hand, unfortunately. We didn't get any of our cards. This is a terrible start for us. Oh no. No, no, not the Bees. Come on, Bees. We didn't get either Kakuna or Beedrill. But we have Iono, so I can throw this whole thing away and look for Bees and the other professors. They do have a way to just rip us apart right now. That would be unfortunate. What booster boxes do you have behind you? This is... I have Stellar Crown behind me. That's what I've got. So they're continuing to hit Weedle. We could hit them with Team Rocket Grunt. I feel like I have to Iono, though. We're just too far behind. I would love to hit them with Team Rocket Grunt right now, but I have to get rid of these cards. We need something. Something. Beedrill, Cyrus. No! We're bricking so hard. Oh, well, they KO us next turn. This is a brick city right now to start us off. So sad. We might need to throw a comms in this deck. I used to buy a lot of the booster boxes, but they're so hard to get now, you know? The only thing that could save us here is Kakuna, and that doesn't really save us that well. It's the only thing. We could Kakuna and a Team Rocket Grunt are kind of like our only options to get out of this. Giratina Darkrai has been losing a lot for you? Really? I mean, it's still a really solid deck. It's probably the best thing in the meta right now. But I think a lot of decks are reacting to it, Brett, so you're going to see that. There's Kakuna. Kakuna is something. Ah, and we lose. GG. GG. All right. Moving on. We're going to try it again. We might have to put comms in this deck. We have room for it, which is good, but I wanted to make sure I had 2 Team Rocket Grunts. It could also be that you're bad at the game. Well, sometimes you're just going to get some bad runs. Like, you could have a really good deck and have bad runs with it, you know? You could play like 5-10 times in a row and just get some really rough draws. You could also play a really bad deck 5-10 times in a row and get some really good draws, so you never know. If I'm in Ultra 3, should I just stop for the season? Oh yeah, I'd keep playing, but I would play if you're enjoying it. That's all I would do. All Stage 2 decks need rare candy. Ain't that the truth? Sprigatito would help not to brick. This is true, but then we're like getting closer to a Meow deck, and I just wanted to make this one fully B focused. Skarmory. Not ideal for us. Skarmory gets us in 1 if we don't have Cape. But we do have the other Weedle coming. 2 Skarmories. Okay. Two Skarmories and a Magnemite. This is the Magnazone deck. Team Rocket Grunt does nothing. Sabrina, just in case they don't have another tool. Slows them down a little. Other Weedle out. We do have Kakuna. I bricked super hard. I lost 13 games, but got it all back in Masters. Oh, yeah, I can see it. It happens. Ah, they had it. All right. Cape and the Magnemite. We have to get a heads with Kakuna here. We can barely survive if we don't, but we kind of just, we really want a heads here with Kakuna. Potion. Let's go. You love Beedrill so much. I love Beedrill a lot too. We could try to slow him down from powering Magnemite. Not that it really makes any difference here. Yeah, take that. We're taking all that energy off Skarmory there. You take that, Skarmory. Alright. We get a turn. We get a turn. This deck looks super fun. It's gonna be pretty fun, Zach. Yeah, it's gonna be dumb. I don't think it's like a stellar deck or anything like that, but it's gonna be pretty fun. I'm running Giratina with Alakazam. Dude, I have a Alakazam deck that I wanted to play today, Little Zero. That's so funny. I've got one ready. I wonder if it's very similar, because I think I've got kind of that same thing. Iono here. I could potion first. Next time I'll potion first. I just wanted more options to get Beedrill, honestly. That's all I cared about. We got potion anyway. I've got professors. I think I wait on hitting here. I think I wait on hitting. Well, no, I guess I can't. If I heads, we're maybe okay. Okay. Because I could still get Beedrill. I've got Erica, which isn't bad. Thoughts on Centiskorch? I ran into one in Great Ball and it stomped all over my Meowskarada deck. I don't know if Centiskorch is that great, but it has its moments. It's just kind of like a worse char sometimes, you know? I'm an Ultra 1. If I lose again, I D-rank for the 10th time. What should I do? Pray. Pray. DJ Chalupa. Bees. Alright. 1B. 1B. So I got unlucky. Then look, it's not that, like, here's the thing. Any deck can win a game, you know? Centiskorch does pretty good damage. Well, it's been a while since I played Centiskorch. What is it, like 4 energy? For like 120 or something like that? What's Centiskorch? 4 energy for 130, yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty good. That Magnazone's gonna be trouble. I've got Erica to bring me to 150, but I think we'll see. This brings me down to 130. If they have red and Magnazone, we're done. Why does Dondozo not eat Tatsugiri? Because he's the boss? Why don't I get it? Is this is a joke, right? Why don't I get it? Alright, so they don't have at least red right now. They're going to Volt Charge, and then they're going to attack with Magnazone. They have 2 hits with Magnazone. So our Team Rocket Grunt would need to do something pretty good here. If either of these take the lightning energy, we win. Okay. 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 Not the bees. Not the bees. All right, we got them. I mean, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. This is so cheesy. This is so cheesy. Uh-oh. I mean, they can get another Magnemite down maybe, but they got to be able to retreat this somehow. So they got to be able to heal it. Right? How do they get it out of there? X speed maybe? Do they have X speed? But that's only got 60 HP. Cape. Okay, Cape gets it to 80. That's not enough, but we're somewhere. 1 energy. Okay. They're looking for it. They're tilted and wasting time. Yeah. It felt like it, but... Not the bees! Not the bees! So silly. What a silly deck. Alright. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. They would have needed, the ability to retreat, but also they have to retreat into something that has... Like, if they could have retreated into a Rocky Helm, that would have been something, you know? I wouldn't give you a thanks after this. I mean, if you're not thanksing a cheesy deck that will maybe lose to you, I think you're screwing up. I think you're screwing up. If you don't thanks a deck that is maybe just giving you a win, then... Into a Psychic deck. Ralts. I guess I could Cape. I could Professors right now, because I'm not going to end up attacking with Weedle, am I? Okay. Yeah, you rarely see Ralts Psychic these days. That's a good point, Default. You're right. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate you, buddy. Is this B16 Trainer? I guess it is B16 Trainer. Yeah, yeah. This could be a good old-fashioned Mewtwo deck, huh? Yeah, I think it could be. They got a slab and everything? Oh, you gotta root for the slab. They slabbed it and got it, too. Whatever they're looking for, they slabbed and got it. It's a Mewtwo Gardevoir deck. In this day and age. With 2 Mewtwo's. Mewtwo! Alright. I'll give it to you. Fair enough. You never see this anymore. We have Beedrill. The Paralyze would be nice here just to slow down our possible retreat, right? If they've got guard ready to go, which yeah, they do get the retreat now. They get X speed out, or they could just retreat too. They're gonna hit. Interesting call. Okay. I probably wouldn't have wasted the energy on that hit, but okay. We've got a potion. I can't really use any of my other tools yet. I can Mars, but there's no point. The only problem with this deck, well, I don't know why I'm saying only problem. We could all agree this deck is this deck has problems. But the big problem with this deck, obviously, is being able to get both your lines out is hard. Okay, so they've got guard. They get 3 energy this turn. Team Rocket Grunt and Crushing Spear need to work in overtime. Now, okay. If I hit, they go down to 2, but that's not enough. If I Erica, we guarantee we attack again, because they can't KO me in 1. Team Rocket Grunt is a more fun choice, but if it bricks, we lose. So we have to Erica, unfortunately. I don't like doing this. I'd rather do the other decision, but this is the correct play. Now, if they don't retreat this Mewtwo, they could lose. They need to potion or cape it. They got another thing with the slab. What are they trying to get? They have to retreat. Or potion cape. They leave. They go for the retreat. Following your better judgment, you coward. You're right. You're right. You're right. It was a cowardly move. I shouldn't have done it. I should have done the more fun decision. It's weird. We're gonna beat Mewtwo right now, and I don't even feel good about it. I don't feel like they're that stinky, you know? Like there have been, this deck used to be a lot stinkier. And now I just feel like, you know, well, that was instant concede. They're fast with them. Not the bees! Not the bees! There have been stinkier decks. Giratina Mewtwo is quite stinky, I agree. They had their fingers ready to go. They were like, this is probably over. Deck list? Oh, dang it. I'll get it. Someone please tell me as the match is ending, because I'm looking at the chat the whole time, but the chat's gone by the time I go to the next one. Yeah, Mewtwo Gardevoir really can't do it anymore. We're going into a fighting deck. We're going first, which means we do get Kakuna turn 3. Which isn't bad. Hitmonlee, okay. Our turn. They can't hurt me. Well, that's not true. They can do something to hurt me. They can't hurt me with Hitmonlee. Which, cool. You know? Love your content. Much love from Brazil. Hey, thank you so much, Gabrielle. Or is it Gabriel? Sorry. What if we play one Sprigatito? It's not a bad idea, Mateo. You're probably right. This one could be hard with bees, because they don't care that much about energy with this deck. You're right. Iono. We can easily Iono next turn. I could Sabrina right now. They'd give me Marshadow. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think we Iono next turn. We may have needed to Iono that turn. They have Kirlia. The only problem is we could be giving them Guard. It's tough, right? We have to Iono, though. We have nothing. Well, yeah, we have to. Cape, Grunt, Kakuna, Mars, Team Rocket Grunt. Yeah, well, that's not good. That's a whole lot of nothing. Ugh. We might need to put comms in this deck if we want to make it more consistent. Uh-oh. Okay. It's not the worst thing to see. That's pretty good for us. It's possible we still lose this, but this is our best shot. B! This takes us down to what? 170. They hit us for 70, 91. They hit us for 110, right? So if they hit us for 110... Oh, yeah. Marshadow. Marshadow hits us for... If they have... Do you think they have it? If they have Gallade, we're done. Nothing I can do about that. I don't have my other bees online. I could take the energy off it. I don't see the point. I think we just have to roll the dice here, right? And just, if they have it, they win. I can't do anything about it. I don't have either of my Ericas. GG's if they've got it. DM3, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. New deck for me. Okay. Let me get it added to the list. Thank you so much. If they got it, they got me. Boom, boom, boom. And they didn't have it. Bees for the victory. We didn't have our cards. They didn't get it. Maybe our Iono took it from them. Let's take a look at this deck from DM3 with a very kind super chat. Really fun one. 2 Misdrevious, preferably promo. Miss Magius. 2 Giratina EXs, 2 Gira Psychics. Okay, we'll have to play that a little bit. Thank you so much for the super chat. The bees! The bees! Do you have a Leafeon or Celebi I could offer for? We've got a Discord where you can trade. If you just look up the Spragels Discord. Would you say this deck is B tier? I'd say this deck is probably D tier, but it's very funny. It's very, very funny. Oh my gosh. I didn't show the deck list. Sorry. I was reading the super chat. I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. Manaphy. They start, which isn't too bad for us. And the nice thing about them starting is it's very safe for me to power or to use multiply with Weedle. With this start, right? Very safe. It just makes it easier to grab something, right? And we can Professor's next turn. You had an Oak. I know, I waited to use my Oak so I didn't get the Weedle. I did that on purpose. I purposely didn't use Oak. Other Manaphy. What are your thoughts on Arceus Carnivine? It's a good deck. Yeah. Arceus Carnivine's good. Okay. We could grunt them right now, but I'm gonna Professors. Just to try to get our cards. Ooh, this is looking pretty good so far. Now, does that count as my card coming down last turn? It does. I'm just wondering if the end of the turn counts it as last turn, you know? 2 bees. Ooh, Paralyze would be chill there. Very chill. Yeah, I'm saving the grunt for Gary. That's what I'm thinking too. Gary's here. 2 bees or not 2 bees? That is the deck in question here. Whether 'tis nobler to have no bees. What did he get? Oh boy. Alright, so they could bring in Gary right now, which I hope they do. The only bad thing that can happen here is they take the energy from our Kakuna. That would be really bad. And they didn't. Okay. So we have some options here. I don't know if we can make it out of this, but we're going to try. We got a couple Ericas too. So we're going to take some energy from them. We're also going to Team Rocket grunt them. Yes! We at least take 1 energy, so now they have to run. And they have a 3 retreat cost right now. Not the bees! Not the bees! Oh, the bees! This is what they do. We could still lose this in some silly ways, but that was a... Oh my gosh. If they Misty and hit this, I was gonna say, dude, what a world we would be living in. What a world we would be living in if they Mistied and hit that. Alright, so they have to power other Gary right now. Do I Iono? What would I possibly be real? I mean, I have a lot of great stuff here. I'm just gonna power energy just in case. They could get other Gary online. And if they do, honestly, hats off to them, because that would be such a fun way to end this. I can Iono for a possibility to get Cyrus. The only problem is I have a lot of cards that I could still grab. My potions, my Erica. They don't have energy on their back Manaphy. Rocky Helm. Okay. That brings me down to 150. Do I Sabrina right now? No. No, I don't. I wait. I'm gonna take the points. Yeah, I'm with you, Pancho. I'm gonna take the points right now. They can't get energy onto Carp fast enough. They get Dawn. I guess they get Dawn? But then they only get to do 140. Right? GG. The bees! All right, now I will show you the deck, because I keep forgetting. I'm sorry about that, chat. I will now show the deck that I keep forgetting. They already used 2 Misty. Yeah, I'm thinking about Dawn. Bees stay winning. We are on a streak with it. We're streaking with the bees. Okay. This is our deck right here. I keep forgetting there's a better way to do this now. This is our deck right here. Not the bees! Not the bees, everybody. Twitch wants me to run an ad soon. I'll do that in 1 sec. Let me get some things set up. I'll run a quick ad on Twitch so you don't have any pre-roll coming up, and we won't have one mid-game. There are the bees, everybody. Quick ad on Twitch and YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube and you are interested in the vertical stream, it's over on the B tier. That's where I put all my vertical streams. Just got that right there for you. So you can give that a like, give that a follow if you like the vert streams right there. You gonna add a comm? I don't know. We're on a streak with it. It's cheesy. Why no red or Geo? It's mainly so I can have multiple copies of Grunt. But, and Mars. But at the same time, we have not had an opportunity really to use Mars. So I might just swap in something for red. You know? That might be what I do. We got a deck coming up from DM3 here in a little bit. I also have some other decks that I was messing around with. What else did I make pre-stream? I wanted to make an Alakazam Giratina. Someone in chat was just saying this. I've got Alakazam Giratina. I've got a Shroodle deck with Darkrai. I've got a Blastina deck. I've got a few things. So we'll mess around a little bit more with the B deck. And then we'll move on. This is a very cheesy deck, but it is extremely funny. Start Weedle. No professors. Have I ever used non-EX Garchomp? Yes, I have. Yeah. I've got a video of it up on the channel, Drew. Somewhere. Into a fighting deck. Let's see what kind of fighting deck. I did play Dragonite Giratina. It's legit a top tier deck. I think it's better than I thought it was. I do not think it's a top tier deck, but it's better than I thought it was. I agree. It was surprisingly good. I'm gonna cape. I do have an apology vid coming. I have to get my ukulele, but I'm gonna have it. I promise you. I will have an apology video. How long have you been grinding? I don't know. I'm not sure. That Cranidos is no fun. Iono's not too bad for us. We didn't get either of our professors, so we were gonna Iono anyway. Okay. Oh wow, that was a wonderful setup for us. You never know, right, what you're gonna give your opponents, but they gave us a great setup right there. Surprisingly good. Look how things turn out when you try things. Oh, okay. You were timed out from before. All right, and I'm sorry, buddy, but you're gone now. You're gone. Okay. Aw. I think they retreat Marshadow here. If they've got Rampardos, I think you take the KO right now. Yeah, they do. Bummer. I don't think we can get around it losing Kakuna here. I was hoping we could either get the Paralyze or they didn't have Rampardos. They had a perfect start. Our only way out of this is Kakuna. I can Iono for it right now. It's our only shot. And we'd have to get the Paralyze. So we'd have to get Kakuna and hit the 50-50. And we didn't. Sad but true. GG. GG. Got close. I could have powered the back Kakuna to be safer, but he had to have a perfect hand to get it. But they got it. They got it each turn. GG's. When a deck like that gets online on a perfect curve, 150 for 1 energy, insane. Takes down just about anything. On that curve, pretty much anything. Yeah, it's rare to get Rampardos that quick, but it happens. Sometimes a deck just sings, and they did right there. I'm gonna cape it. I could Professors in chances we get our Kakuna next turn. Yikes. We could still get it with Iono. We're gonna have to use it if we don't get it. We're just gonna be too slow without it. I can Potion Iono here, which is probably the call, right? Beedrill. It's a bummer that it's Beedrill and not Kakuna. I could wait 1 turn, but I'd rather not. I'd rather just try to get my card. Because I could attack with it if I do, and I did get it. And attacking with this, not only could we paralyze, but we also get the weakness, which is cool. Sets us up pretty well. The paralyze is pretty irrelevant here, but it would be nice to just stop them in general, right? DM3 with the super chat. Thank you, buddy. Went from Ultra 1 to Master with this deck. 2 Monkey, Coin Flip. Oh, boy, we've got a Primeape deck. I'll add it to the list, too. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for the very kind super chats. Okay. This is a great spot for us. This thing will essentially never get online. Unless they could Dawn it, I guess. But we're in a really nice spot against this deck right here. And I don't think you're even going to want to Dawn it because it has such little energy. You could, I guess. Wow. They just kind of gave up there, huh? Okay. I could Sabrina them right now and just make it so Giratina can't power. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, and they quit. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Am I streaming on Twitch? Yeah, I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. This is such a funny deck. It's super cheese. It's like it's Kraft mac and cheese all the way. But it's very fun. Is this deck with the Meow line? No, no Meow. It's just bees. It's just the Beedrills. We've actually had pretty good success with it. I think we're like 65% with it right now or something like that. We're going second. Yeah. Okay. All killer, no filler. This is a time where I wish I didn't have Beedrill in my hand, but it's fine. We might power the back Kakuna here, depending on how our hand starts shaking out. Only 15 cards left in the deck, and no professors so far. They have a professors and a Pokeball, so they had a great start. Do you reckon it's going to be easier to climb to Master Ball now? No, probably harder, I'd say. If I were to guess, I'd guess it'd probably be a little harder right now. I think I am going to power the front one. The problem is I kind of have to hit this Drud twice. And I might as well part of me is just like I might as well hit it next turn, even though it's like not exactly how I'd want it to go. Because yes, we're going to lose 20 HP. But I have to hit it twice. So yeah. If they heal, then we can make a different decision. Yeah, I think now everybody's just going to be playing every meta deck. I think if you play like right once ranked drops, you would have a better shot. But it's still going to be mostly meta no matter what you do, right? Now there's a I got to think. So this comes in at 130. What does this get me to? I'm at 130 now. I heal myself up to 170. I go down to 150. So the problem is red KOs me. I might need to wait for them to make the move. I could also just retreat into Weedle and wait. I might have to... They can't leaf 150. Waiting gives them more time to draw red. Yeah, kinda, but I kinda need 2 Beedrills online to be able to fight them. I need to be able to hit them with something, and I can't let them react. I have to hit them. So, we'll see. They could leaf whenever they want. They have plenty of cards to do it. They could Cyrus me, but they'd have to get Drud out. So they can't leaf and Cyrus in the same turn. DM3 with another super chat. Thank you, buddy. Give me 1 sec here. We get Kakuna. Interesting. If I hit, I go down to 40. I could just wait, though. If I hit, I definitely hold them here for a second. Like, I guarantee I stall another turn. I'm going to try to paralyze. It's 50-50. Okay. So they could still make their play here. They're not going to be able to take Beedrill in and KO it in a single turn. Let's see. They could try to take down Kakuna. Okay. They're going to hit it again. Let's see. Cape. I could cape the Beedrill, bring it up to 170. I hit, I go down to 150. If I, now, because now they have Magnemite online, I kind of need to get that out, right? I could move in with Beedrill and I could Erica it. I could move in with Beedrill, Erica Cape, and I guarantee to survive a hit. Then they bring in either Giratina or Darkrai. Well, no, because they put the Dark Energy on, then I go down, right? It would go Chip, and then 150 with Red. I'm going to Erica this one. Do I Cape yet? I don't know. I'm gonna attack again. Oof. If I can get that Beedrill, this is something. 10 cards left, still no professors, which is a real bummer. Rocky Helm. Now we gotta wait, basically. Magnazone coming online. They're gonna cape the Magnazone. Okay. We go down to 30. I can't hit here. They know that. We still have no professors, which is crazy. Cyrus does nothing for us. I think I'm gonna Iono here. The problem is, if I Iono the giant cape, I could get it back. So I guess I have to. I'm gonna cape. I'm gonna cape the Kakuna. Give me more time. And we're gonna Iono. Same card. Perfect. Dude, where are these professors? Where are they? Magnazone's here. Now they can bring in Magnazone. Yeah. Okay. Magnazone takes one. We are going to go down here. We stalled as long as we could to get our cards. But we never got them. Mars. Yeah, sure. Okay. They can still retreat into Giratina and red me. They are going to retreat. Into Drud. Interesting. Okay. I have a Sabrina in this deck. It's not that, though. It's somewhere in there. Alright. Now I have to wait, right? So here's what I have to do. I have to wait. Well, I could Cyrus the Magnazone now, I guess. I'm gonna have to Cyrus it at some point, but here's the problem. I need to Sabrina. Well, I could Sabrina off the Drud, but they probably have another Magnazone in this deck. So I kind of have to wait until I can Sabrina, but... Alright. We can bring in Magnazone. Do I try to let them retreat it? I need Sabrina. I think I have to wait here. I think I need Sabrina, and then, even though I might not get it, they could just leaf here, but... Okay, now they have energy, so now I don't get to wait another turn. We have Erica. Erica gets me to 170. I'm just going to put energy in case they have Team Rocket Grunt. I don't think they do. I have to hit here. They just retreat for free. So we kind of ran out of that option. They're going to put in Drud, I'm guessing. Or they have red and they're going to fight. Okay, so now they have red. And they put energy on Darkrai and in the game. Which has taken a very long time. But it's very possible. Yeah, that's the play. we tried, guys. We did everything we could, but we couldn't get out of this one. If we hit this other Beedrill at some point, we would have got there. Not the bees! Not the bees. Bum bum. We tried. We really went a very long time with that. I can't believe we didn't get either of our professors throughout that whole experience. I Cyrus too early? Maybe, but I needed to slow... I had to, like, slow them down. So because I have to play Cyrus before I get Sabrina anyway. So I kind of have to, like... You have to make some plays at some point, I think. You know? Mankey. Mankey does a lot of damage. It's a Mankey fossil deck. We have Erica. Grabs our Weedle. Do you have a favorite card art? That's a great question. I think there's some really good ones. That Infernape is so good. I love the Infernape. Iono. Okay. That's fine. We get Professors, Grunt, Potion, Professors, Cyrus. Okay. Couple of Professors. This thing does a lot of damage. Erica, Cape. So we're gonna have to Cape it and Cape its buddy. Unfortunately, we didn't get either of our Kakunas, so we'll just power them both and try to give us some time to find what we need. Why not Professor? So I could grab the other Weedle for free. I grab the other Weedle and I don't waste a Professor grabbing the Weedle. Rampardos online. Sabrina, Beedrill. Ugh, not a good start for us. Potion gets us out of KO range, but not for Rampardos, so they could retreat to Rampardos here. 7 cards left in the deck. One of them is an Iono, which could be good for us. Yeah, they're going to go for it. I like this play. Especially if they have their, what's it called? Their Rampardos ready to go. Boink. Mars. Okay, I have to slow this down. So I think the only way I can really go is Primeape and hope they don't bring Cranidos in. Removing energy from it does nothing. Mars does nothing. Unless they have it, of course. Mars thins their deck to where they possibly... I guess Mars is maybe the strongest play here. Mars thins their hand to the point where maybe they don't get Rampardos if they didn't have it, right? If they had Rampardos, we maybe survive a turn due to that. We'd probably still lose without drawing either of our Weedle, Kakunas, excuse me. It's a Beedrill deck, baby. Oh, they had it anyway. Yeah, GG's. GG's. They got the Rampardos regardless. Man, the enemies today have had Rampardos on curve every single match. That's surprising. It's one of the hardest things to get. We can't even find a Kakuna some of these games. They get Rampardos every game. Do we have comms? We don't have comms. I think we could run it. I might throw a comms in there. We have 2 Team Rocket Grunts, and we haven't been able to consistently use Team Rocket Grunts. So I think we're gonna start probably putting a comms in for it. It also helps when one's already gone and you can just throw the card away, right? Weedle. Weedle. Spregatito. Our turn. We have Erica. Okay. Other Sprig. Erica. Okay. I'm gonna Kakuna here. I could use the Weedle right now, but I'm just gonna Kakuna. It's fine. Okay. If we draw Weedle next turn, we'll know that was the wrong decision. Nice. They could evolve and heal and attack me. I kind of like that play. Yeah, they're going for it. I like it. This brings me down to 60. Meowskarada gets a KO here. There's 2 ways to do this. I could Erica. That brings me up to 80. I could just Potion and Team Rocket Grunt, which is pretty fun. Now we get to use our Team Rocket Grunts. Didn't work. I could Other Potion too. Just bring us to 100. Still have the opportunity to Paralyze, but if they Meowskarada, obviously they cure it. No Paralyze. No Paralyze, no Grunt. A lot of tails so far. And now we're just looking for Beedrill. We could Sabrina, but they'll just be able to retreat with 1 energy at this point. We're going to have to Erica to this next turn, unless we get Professors. Professors is like more of a Hail Mary. I think maybe we just Erica regardless. The Erica gives us at least 1 more turn. We get Beedrill. Let's see. If I Beedrill, I remove their energy, so I slow down their energy production for their other card. But they hit Beedrill for a lot. They hit Beedrill for 120. I think I have to wait and hope they don't heal. Alright, so now we have an interesting shot. They could still Erica here. But if they don't Erica, which they didn't, now they have to either Potion or Cape. Magnazone. Volt charge. Okay. I think that was definitely the right call. Even though it happened to work out too, but I think that was just the right call in general. Okay. I'll put down other Weedle. I could heal, but it's not going to do too much. Meow goes down. Now I just got to deal with that other Meow. The other Meow is what we're worried about, not as much the Magnazone. The Magnazone's scary for sure, but the other Meow is the scary thing. You cannot retreat while paralyzed. No, that's kind of why we needed to paralyze it, you know? So Magnazone comes in and it swings for a lot. The thing I'm worried about, though, is that other Meowskarada coming online. I can Sabrina it this turn, unless they put down other Magnemite, right? If they put down other Magnemite, like, we can't Sabrina. Ah, they're going for it, too. They know. Yeah, so now I can't Sabrina here. Yeah, other Magnemite. Okay. And they've got Florgato. Darn. Magnazone comes out. It's going to blast me for 110. I could... I go down to 70. This brings me up to only 120. I could Sabrina right now. I don't think they put in Florgato. Even if I hit, they can still retreat into Meowskarada. I don't have my other card. If I Sabrina, well... They probably try to hit me again here. I think we lose regardless due to Meowskarada, but I'm going to play out our cards. I think no matter what, we're going to go down here. They retreat into Meow. Meow takes Beedrill. Yeah. I have to get Kakuna next turn. Oof, they got Magneton as well. It's just ready to go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Team Rocket Grunt could save me a turn. Ah, it didn't. I don't have anything for Weedle here. Multiply. Get the other Weedle. All right. They've got Magnazone. Ready to go. GG's. You're okay, Weedle. We'll get through this. Well, it didn't get through it. You got to get that third Weedle out there, guys. GG's. This has been a really fun deck. Super cheese. Very fun. We need Weedle EX. Exactly. Exactly. We need Weedle EX. We could probably, for this deck, we could probably remove one of the grunts and throw in a comms here. But it was pretty fun. Alright, this is a deck suggestion from the chat. This is from DM3. We'll go ahead and build it out here. Alright, let's see. I'll just get rid of Tink. We played that the other day. Although I did really like this Tink. This is 2 Misdreavus. Where are you, buddy? Ideally promo. Two Mismagius EXs. 2 Giratina EXs. Okay. 2 Psychic Giratinas. Where was it? Pokeballs, obviously. Professors. 2 Dawn. Dawn. 2 Dawn. 2 Rockies. 1 Iono. 1 Cyrus. 1 Leaf. And 1 Sabrina. Okay. Let's give it a go, shall we? Let's give it a go. What's my opinion about the rank system? Would you change anything? I mean, it's pretty standard rank system that you'd find in most games. Seems pretty reasonable. I might make it so you don't drop out of ranks, because I think it encourages people to not experiment with different decks, but other than that, you know. Let's see. Misdreavus, start. Giratina bench, perhaps. You'd keep the streak bonuses. I think that's not a bad idea, but that still encourages the meta even more. I would want to do something where people don't feel like they are really losing out if they stop playing the meta. That's what I would want to do, you know? Pokeball. Is he on Twitch or something? I'm on Twitch, YouTube. I'm on all of them right now. Giratina. Yeah, I've used a Lake Trio deck for sure, Drew. I think we have 2 Lake Trio decks on the channel. I don't need to confuse this thing. I don't think it's going to hit me with continuous steps, honestly. Celebi decks are rare. It's a Celebi Leafeon. Is there a decay to rank points? No, rank just lasts for a month. Doesn't seem like there's any decay or anything like that. This card only does 70. Dawn. I guess I'll hit him. I could Sabrina right now. But they've already got energy on it, so I kind of want them to pay. They're going to obviously evolve here. And just get rid of the confusion, but... Ranked points last for a month, glory lasts forever. That's exactly right. They should have some sort of rules for rank during each season. I'd love that, yeah. Ooh. Got me. We could still Dawn. We could Dawn. We also could Sabrina right now. But I think we'll just Dawn. Or I could Broken Space, Bellow. I know there's a few ways to do it. Because I want to get Giratina online. It's tough. I might just want to slow them down though, because if that Celebi comes in with 3 energy, it's just super strong. I'll just end this one. And now I only need to KO 1 Celebi. They also put some energy on it, so we're kind of like doing that. Let's see. Am I the only one that thinks rank would be better if it reset completely each season? Because then you have rewards as an incentive every season. I wouldn't mind if ranked reset every season, but I don't think... So what ideally you'd want in a ranked system is you would want people to not be discouraged from playing somehow, and I think the current ranked system does discourage you from playing a little bit. So... Okay. Nothing going there. Rocky Helm. And they quit. They quit. Super Duper Dom, thank you for the sub, buddy. What's up? Oh boy. I'll get through this sentence for sure. How have you been, Mr. Cowboy? Yeehaw. I've been MIA for a month. April has been busy. I've been great, buddy. We had some Alolan Raichu yesterday. We're doing some Pocket today. Things are going pretty good, pal. Thanks for being here. And thank you for the 18 months. Celebi is super rare. You never see it anymore. Which is fine. I mean, people hated it. I didn't understand the Celebi hate. I didn't hate it as much as everyone else. I thought it was fine. Because just as often as things would go well, it would go horribly. So, I think that's fine. I mean, I think, like, the meta decks are, like... Usually the big stall meta decks are a little more cringe to me. Alright, you're just gonna be my wall for a little bit, buddy. Moltres. Char is mean to us. They could ban certain cards and types of Pokemon each season. Yeah, I think it would be cool if they banned a whole set. Like, ban all of Genetic Apex for a ranked season and see what happens. I think that'd be cool. Pokeball Misdreavus. Okay. We got free retreat on that sweet boy right now. I could put in Misdreavus and just try to confuse Moltres, right? Because then it's 50-50 to even being able to power. Right? Starmie is very underrated, says Dinesh. I don't know. It doesn't work in too many decks right now. And it's no retreat's amazing, but it was really amazing when Cyrus didn't exist. Now that Cyrus exists, it has way less value. You know? Okay. I'll give it a shot. I'm just gonna try it. I don't think they're gonna like try to do some sort of sneaky attack or something. I'm gonna confuse ray this thing to not let it power. I got another Giratina too. Maybe I put 2 Giratinas down. I hate having so many basics in my hand. This deck runs an Iono, doesn't it? I think we had an Iono in here. Let me see. We do. I'm gonna wait. So now they're 50-50 to be able to generate any energy for Charmander. Right? That's pretty good for us. It might not work, but if it does, that would be chill. A no EX rank season would be awesome. I mean, it would be Lucario Rampardos everywhere, but yeah. There would be some really cool decks because of it. They were able to attack. Okay. I think I definitely Iono here. I need to get some different cards. Yeah, it would just be Rampardos, Magnazone decks, lots of stuff like that, which is fine. Something's gonna be the meta, right? Cyrus killed a lot of basic in stage 1 EXs because they can't hit and dash. Yeah, it's true. If they have Char, we're in trouble. Obviously, they're still confused, so there's a possibility that they don't hit their Inferno Dance here. They could have X speed, which would make sure that Inferno Dance hits. Have I pulled a God Pack? I actually have, since not having pulled a God Pack forever, I have pulled 2 God Packs since. One of them got me that awesome, not Gyarados, Garchomp EX from, what was it? Last set, right? One of them got me that, which was really good. Confusion did not work out for us well here, guys. They got it both times. That Char's ready to come in and get a lot of KOs here. I would like to power Giratina, but I think I have to power another Mismagius and just, you know, give it a shot to confuse Char. I think that's my only shot. We missed all the other confusions. It would be chill if we didn't miss them anymore. That would be very chill. Okay. They're gonna hurt themselves just a eensy beensy bit. But we need them to be very confused here. We need them to be very, very confused. Where are the location posters behind you from? I got them at Worlds in, I don't remember if it was Yokohama. No, I think I got them in Worlds in London. Just be very confused, Char. That's the plan. Oh my gosh. They haven't been confused once. Not once. Oh my gosh. They never get confused over there. Bummer. They did get a little lucky with their confusions. But confuse is kind of a bad status condition in my opinion. It really doesn't do that much. Right? It takes a while to get something confused, and then once you do, half the time it does nothing. I got a couple decks I want to improve. Is there a way I could show them to you? I mean, I'm playing user requested decks right now for super chats on YouTube. Going second. Okay. Into a dark deck. Sneasel. Sneasel's a tough one because I'm guessing they just evolve. Right? Confusion should hurt if it fails. Even still, that puts him outside of the range of Mismagius. I'm just gonna bring in Darkrai. I'm gonna bring in Darkrai. I don't think confusing him really matters. So I'll just do this. I'm gonna attack next turn. Now they're gonna need a like a leaf or something, or an X speed maybe. You hit Master Ball with Palkia 15 trainer. What are the other cards? What's Palkia 15? I don't know what Palkia 15 is. Maybe Manaphy? It's just Manaphy Palkia? Okay. We are weak to whatever they're up to. Throw a helmet on it. Now you're confused, and how useful that's been for us. This dark deck absolutely rips through psychic decks too. I think they can still retreat with confusion though, right? They can just retreat and it makes no difference. It only matters if they attack. Yeah, and they even retreat with X speed anyway, so. Bring in my Giratina. Okay. They hit it. Bummer. Giratina's not long for this world, gang. I don't know if I need to Iono yet. Leaf, Pokeball. Other Mischievous. Okay. I think we're just cooked because this thing's going to evolve, but I can at least do some damage with this. It's going to evolve into Weavile EX, which means it loses the confusion, and then it slashes me for absurd amounts of damage. And it's got a potion. They really ran into the perfect deck to gobble up here today. My goodness gracious me. I could Cyrus the Darkrai. The problem is they're going to be able to get me with Nightmare Aura. I think I have to just let this thing go. The problem is, like, if it gets KO'd, they could red. I could Dawn. I could retreat and Dawn. I'm gonna do it. I don't think I have too many good options. Luckily with this, they're at least confused, so they'd have to retreat, or, you know, they've got a 50-50 here. Shaman with the heals. They can still Cyrus the weak one at any point. Okay. 70 damage is really low. Yeah, it's really low. If they cape this, we're in a lot of trouble. Oh, you like that, Janaflan? Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay. So, Giratina. This guy does 70 as well. This whole deck's doing 70 damage. Okay. I could Iono here. I don't know what I'm looking for. If I bring in Darkrai, they just attack and KO me. They put one energy on. I guess I have to take this. I think I have to take this KO and then I have to wait for Cyrus. I think I have to. They can Cyrus my Mismagius, KO it with Nightmare Aura, and then they don't have enough to get Mismagius, right? Or do they still? They only do 100. Oh, if they have red, though, they get me. So if they have red, they could... Oh, well, no. Because they couldn't Cyrus and red same turn. So... They can get one, but not the other. I think we pulled this one out. This was a tough one. Into a deck that I think just shreds us. Other Darkrai. Cool. All right. And now we Cyrus the Weavile for the win. Tough one. Tough one. 10 HP. Have we ever gotten the Confusion to do something for us? How many games have we tried to get the Confusion to do something? You dead, says the chat. How am I dead? How am I dead? Boom, 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 boom. All right, 2 seconds, everybody. I'll put the deck up in chat. Gonna take a quick phone call. I'll be right back with you guys. 1 second. GG's. Here's the deck we were messing around with. This is a viewer suggested deck from DM3. Thank you very much. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Sorry, guys. Actually, change of plans. It looks like we have like a little... It's like a baby emergency. It's not a full-on emergency, but it's something I have to run and take care of. So, sorry to cut the stream short here today, but I'll have to set up another time to stream here pretty soon. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'll find somebody to raid here on Twitch in just a second. I think I've got... Oh... Okay, okay. Sorry, guys. Let me see. One second. It is 2:17 in the PM. All right. I'll send you over to this new video right now on YouTube. I'll try to chat over there for a little bit too. I'll send, here's the link here on Twitch. Sorry to have to run super fast, guys, but I just got to bounce. Appreciate you. Enjoy the new vid. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Sorry to run so quick. Yeehaw to you and yours. It's the bees, not the bees.